Hello, and welcome back, everyone, to Hobby Ever After, where we are trying to decide who will go first in Cafe Baras. Elsie, if you will please take over as I try and achieve my strategic orange balancing.
Yes, so the instructions say if you want to, you can pick a starting player by seeing who can balance a orange on their snout for the longest. Otherwise, you can choose something else, but we thought this would be funny. So he's going to try and do that. This is the layout of the board. And yes, welcome back to Games of the Month, April 2026 edition, and he's going where we each pick 2 games to play. And if you just want to see our final reviews, you can go to the timestamps in the description. But yes, we are gonna see if this will stay up on your face.
Explain the games. We are playing Cafe Bars from... Okay, I had it for at least like 10 seconds. We are playing Cafe Bars from KTBG. I don't believe we've played that game by Robert Taylor. Beautiful capybara coffee work done by Cindy Monroe, where we are playing as owners of a capybara coffee, boba, or tea shop. Yes. That seems to be the current markers, where we are trying to play cards from our hands to serve customers, get regular customers, and to design as well, as there will be decor, food, and the different types of drinks, and special customers as well.
Yepper. We heard that it's very short and simple, so who knows, we might play another game of it if it is really short, or we might not even have a mid-roll section if it is.
Now it's your turn.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Well, I was just going to leave it off and let the people decide.
What do you mean decide?
What I meant by them, maybe they all have to balance an orange. Everyone in the comment section, leave a picture of you balancing an orange on your head. How the did you get it on so fast? Yeah, you've held it for like 15 seconds now. So, yay! First player.
My Cappuccinos Cafe has come out on top with 48 points to Eric's 44 points. It was...
Been there, done that. It just got by.
Yep. Once we got it going, it made sense. Kind of more to remember than I was expecting.
Yeah. We definitely didn't forget about these special cards because we were so concentrated, because the deck, we were stuck on not getting any sandwiches or bakery goods for so long, so we were just selling and selling, trying to just sort of establishing a little bit. I was trying to go with more of a retro style cafe, try and go with teas, but then it just ended up with more coffee, which, coffee's coffee, can't blame that. But yeah, no, it was very fun. Next time we play it, it'll be very fast. I feel like it'll be very fast. But yeah,
it's a lot more strategy than I was expecting.
Yes.
There are a lot of different ways that you can try and get points. Like you can try and go for like all of the specials, or you can try and get like all of the variables up as high as they can go. But
very fun. I can't wait for the next game. Welcome back, everyone, to Hobby Ever After, where we are playing our second board game. And instead of making coffees, we are making bakery goods. This is Apothebakery, a game designed by Lux Lupo. It's a game that I had picked up from our local game store. It's designed by Paulo Jones and Lux Lupo. I was originally going to kickstart this, but since we were down in Disney World, which you can go look back on, it's a Disney World vlog. You all want to see a flash from the past. But this is a game where we are both playing as apothecaries, and with our Apothebakery cards, where we are making little potions using our magic, and we are creating little treats to help heal the adventurers and hopefully not kill them. As we are using the little woodland creatures of mine, the insects, and yours, the water, to go and forage for goods and needs and stuff like that, where we will be going over round after round, trying to heal the heroes and get the most reputation that we can for each of our own bakeries. And hopefully not going to let any of them die.
Yeah, it reminds me a little bit of like a more complicated Parks and Potions almost, just with the way that you're like making the... I mean, you're not really mixing colors, but you can make wild ones and stuff like that. But yeah,
it feels like there's been cards, or this system has been used before. It feels somewhat familiar, but it will be very interesting, and we will let you guys know in the mid-show talk. Hello, and welcome back to our mid-game check-in, where I'm at 25 and Elsie is at 29. This game looked a lot more complicated, I'm going to be honest. So easy once you get the feel of it. Just picking cards, picking spells, doing stuff, using your mana. Really good, really easy, really fun. Definitely really like it. It's very interesting going through it, and it's like you're not as much like baking the things as like I thought you would be, but you're definitely like making potions. Love the art of it as well. Very cute, very nice. I am enjoying this so far. I am enjoying this a lot more than I thought I would, just because it is like definitely a chance, because one card could give you a potency of 1, another card could give you a potency of 3. You could draw a failure out of the bag. You could draw like an unpure, which you then roll this die, and you could be like -1 to your reputation, or they die. It's definitely very fun. Very fun.
Yeah, and then you get like spell cards to like help you out.
Some of them are pretty crazy. These are pretty crazy spell cards. They're like, not like, oh yeah, they had something. It's like, whoa, they really changed things up. Like one of them even said to exchange our animal decks, but iridescent is mine. It's my insect bunny thing. Forever and ever.
Yes, and you keep getting to pick things first because you keep drawing more.
I feel like the insects have like higher cost
than
you do. Maybe that's lucky. Just something, yeah.
But you also preemptively shuffled your deck when you weren't supposed to, so.
Well, no, yeah, because I thought we were both like, because a lot of the mat spell effects have been both players. I'm like, oh, but yeah, no, we will let you guys know who wins. Hello and welcome back, everyone. Oh, sorry, it's really warm in here now. We did not have the AC running because noise. But Elsie won. She won with 59 to my 45. Very fun game. Very good. Definitely a little bit shorter. It says play for 60 minutes, but that depends on like how thinky your opponent can get. When they say that they have to lock in, you know that you can go on your phone and watch a couple of Instagram reels. But very fun. Very well done. Lots of different parts, lots of different choices. Very fun, very good. I did accidentally kill an adventurer, so I'm very sorry, Alfgar, the kitty cat. But yeah, no, definitely super fun, and cannot wait to play. What other game did you choose, Elsie?
Minecraft Heroes of the Village.
Yep, and so we will see you in the block world.
Here we are at our Minecraft village, and we are going to try and save it, be heroes. Yes, game 3 of April. Yeah, it's a family game, so pretty simple. Yes, I have a little fox companion, and Eric has a panda.
Pandas for life, yo.
But yeah, we're going to be mining some resources and trying to build some structures to scare away the villagers. Rawr. So yeah, it's actually cooperative, which I didn't know, so that'll be fun.
Yep, trying to build the structures to protect ourselves, fight off all the evil mobs, gain resources from the bag of mysteries. It seems like a pretty cute game. We've played the other Minecraft games. This is also from Ravensburger as well, which seems to have Minecraft board games in its collection, I guess, for Ravensburger. Very interesting. They've got 2 of the biggest IPs, Minecraft and Disney. Yep. But we will let you guys know how it goes. All right, so
we're heroes.
Yeah, she's basically gonna win next turn. It hasn't been that long. We're gonna try and build 3 more buildings. See if we can do that.
Oh, you want to keep this game going or
reset? We might as well see what we can keep on doing.
Because, yeah, we did start. They said for like an easier game to start him farther back, but I think regularly he's supposed to start up here, so maybe it would have been harder, but...
Yeah. But no, very fun game. It's very nice. It's very much like darn you dice skit because we've gotten these mobs so far. It's something like, oh great, we got to defeat all the mobs. It's very good back and forth. But we just kept on getting the backs on the dice, so he would return back more and more. So he was infinitely stuck.
Yeah, and the animal companion like powers are good too. Like I get to keep an extra block, and he gets to. So, yeah.
Yep, but we will let you guys know if we can actually do it with building 6 buildings or not.
We are even more victorious heroes. It was much closer.
Very dangerous.
Very dangerous.
Very dangerous. They never got up to the one spot because we managed to push by. The panda being the best fighter of all time, and the foxy getting to keep everything. We built everything by sort of taking all the bricks from there, which, isn't super part of it, but we were like, we want a longer game. And that got really sketchy. That got so sketchy. Because we kept on getting pillager after pillager after pillager. And thankfully I can ignore the first one on there, but it got really close. Look at what we defeated. Yeah, but no, what did you think of it?
It's good. It's definitely cute. Yeah, if we ever are around any kiddos. Oh, my younger cousins really like Minecraft. Maybe I could bring this to a holiday or something.
Oh yeah, that would be good. That would be good.
Yeah.
Well,
so what are we going to buy next?
Tea witches. You're going to like the tea. So see you all in the brewing stand. Hello, and welcome back to our last game of April. As we are playing from OP Games, Tea Witches. And as you can notice here, this is the same artist. Her name escapes me every time
Sandra Tang.
Sandra Tang, thank you. Who has done Flamecraft and Critter Kitchen. Beautiful artwork where in this game you are playing as tea vendors playing during the Teaquinox Fair as you are trying to gain loyal customers, make different combinations of teas, appease the celebrities crushes that have come into the city, and go around the city with your little tea pets to gather the tea and the ingredients. This is a push your luck card building game where, say, I could be starting out with I have a pink witch. I'm going to push my luck. Orange witch, push my luck. Green witch, and then, dang, green witch, and I bust. And I get nothing during that round.
Well, your first 3 would be protected from the hex boards.
Oh, yeah. Yes, but anything past that then would not be protected. As this is a game just trying to go around the board, making teas of all sorts. Pretty good, pretty simple. We'll see how it goes. It's a very, as you can see here, we're using a different table because
it's huge.
it's very consuming. And we've just managed to make it work, but it'll be very fun. Tea Witches is not for the light of heart. It has been a good game. It is great. It's just got a lot of moving parts to it.
Very thinky.
It's very combo-y. I feel like you have to combo out to get the max of it because it feels like getting the tea is harder than expected. Though just being boiled water ingredients. Very fun, very good. But how are you liking it, Elsie?
I like it. I do. Because, I like crunchy games. Because, it's like you only get points at the end for, your loyal customers. So, if you don't serve them every round, then they go away, but then it's but I want to get more of them, so I need to serve different people, and it's just oh boy, but you get upgrades and stuff, and it's just
redeeming tickets with a Starbucks switch on it, basically.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, coins, get teeth. Very interesting, very good. I definitely very much like it. Sandra Tang did a wonderful job on the art. Every one of them feels different in its own unique way. Very nice. Yeah.
Yeah, I have no idea who's going to win.
I don't know. I don't know either. This is going to be a game. After realizing we have played this game wrong, we always seem to make our first time playing games harder than it needs to be because we were not taking our free uses of tea. I won by 16 points from a 76 to a 60 score point. We got there. We got there. Overall, I feel much better about this game after we learned we were playing it wrong.
Yeah.
Because I felt like I was playing it wrong. I I do not understand the two things. Like, you got a lot more of me in that department. Otherwise, I was just going for the ones. But no, very fun game. Very good. Yeah, no, going to be definitely very fun to think about and see you guys in the review. Hello and welcome back to Hobby Ever After, everyone. Welcome to the April recap, where we have played 4 games this month, and we are now here to recap them, let you know our goods, our bads, our interesting, our points, what we want to see more of, and just talk about them. So I'll start us off with, actually, you can, because this was one of your games, Cafe Baras.
Indeed, we started with Cafe Baras. My uncle got it for us for birthday present, I think. One of the few games that you can get at Barnes & Noble. Well, I shouldn't say few games. Like, they do have quite a few.
One of the better games.
Yeah.
Produced from KTBG. A game that made a lot of buzz.
Mm-hmm.
A game that was very, like...
I mean, can you blame them? It's freaking adorable.
It's beautiful. It's adorable.
But yeah, because it was so cute and adorable and everything, like, I wasn't expecting it to be as, like, thinky as it was, but it was very thinky.
It was very thinky.
Yeah. And there was kind of more, like, screwing with your opponent than I thought there would be, like, with how there was, like, the ones out front that you could, like, take from, and it's like, well, I don't really care what I take right now, but you really want that, so I'm gonna take that from you.
Yes. The premise of this game is where you are running rival cafes, so where you are decorating your cafe and you are playing down coffees, treats, desserts, boba, but just anything in the cafe, and you are trying to get up to 3 customers, like loyal customers.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the main mechanic of the game I felt like was really set collection and order fulfillment, of course, because, you have the people that want all the things that he said, but then, it's also, because if you have, like, 3 lattes, then you can do more things, or, like, the decor, if you have one of each of the, like, modern, retro, whatever the other one was.
I think it was old, like, cabin.
Yeah, like rustic. Rustic, yeah. And I liked that there were a few different ways to get points, like the end of the game objectives. I don't think either of us got any of them.
No.
Because, they were pretty specific. They were like, you need to have this exact crepe and this exact drink or whatever, but, that was interesting. And then, getting loyal customers.
Yeah, I found this game interesting as well. I found it a little odd of how they had, like, the decor and set, like, I didn't think that, like, to play down maybe this chair, I would need to have a rustic chair, or to use it and stuff like that, have rustic, where it sort of felt like, this is my cafe. Shouldn't I just have one type of decor? Like, really work towards the modern or the retro and stuff like that. That was sort of a little bit of a letdown. Love the unique themes and the art of this game as well. Very nice, very cute. The cafe bars all over the place. They are representing the friends, the old ladies, and also, like, your author sort of types. This game was a little bit more odd to wrap your head around, I would say, as it did require a lot of setup for some cards. Like, for a while, me and you, we could not get desserts or bakery items. And that really set us back. And then we really started to go through, and even then, it took a little bit longer, I felt like, to play this game. Yeah,
it was a longer game than I was expecting.
Yeah.
But it might have been because we did just get unlucky with not getting food cards.
Yep.
As soon as we probably would have otherwise.
Yep. Yeah, this is definitely a very interesting game that I would really want to sit down with the rules before trying it out. But definitely also a good sort of, like, party game, I feel like, at least for, like, 4 people. Just to hang around, chill, or literally bring to a cafe.
Yeah, I don't know if it would be great for a beginner board game group, but I feel like you've at least played a couple games together. I think you could figure it out, because like, balancing also, like, getting enough coins to, like, buy the drinks and everything, it is very much balanced.
Yeah, and we could have been playing this wrong too. I'm now looking at the back of the box. It says 8+ on it. So it's like, maybe we just put this on a hard mode somewhere, but who knows. But yes, the next game, Apothebakery, was my choice from Lux Lupo. This was a game that I had the chance to kickstart, but at the time my card had changed, and I was just like, you know what? I don't want to anymore. And I sort of am okay with that. This game was very good. I really liked it. It was super fun. The art is interesting. What I was not expecting was like the hand man. So how you go first or go first on like the adventure is like picking out a number of creatures from your hand that you have, and then whoever has the higher value of creatures gets to go first, and then you like equal to that amount you take up like a space accordingly to a ingredient or something like that. I thought it was going to be more like a Critter Kitchen sort of system a little bit, where you are actually like baking the ghost goods and stuff like that, and it's not like you're just brewing up potions and then suddenly they turn into a cupcake or something like that. But it was still very fun. Elsie won this game as well, so that is 2 in a row for her. And yeah, it just sort of it didn't I really liked how the adventures could die and how the bags worked as you drew either a regular potion, a curse potion, a hex potion, or a altered potion where it didn't work right, but you could still use it. But yes, no, a very fun game, a very good game. I don't know if I would really recommend this one to anyone though. Maybe if we played it a little bit more, but I don't know.
Yeah, I thought it was good. If you saw our other video, I don't remember what month it was, but I'll put it up in the cards, where we played Parks and Potions. I feel like this is basically just a more complicated version of that, more or less. And yeah, like you said, like the turn order mechanic is interesting, but a little weird, like betting on how much your opponent's gonna put down.
Especially in this game where there's no other betting mechanic other than the chance of taking something from the bag, but otherwise there isn't any other component like that in the game, and so I found it very odd.
Yeah, it's kind of like there's more luck elements, honestly, because it's like, even if like, oh, I really want to go first, like you might just draw 3 ones, so then you can't go first anyway. Right. I liked like the purging mechanic, and like the how there were different like power-ups that you could use, and that you had like a specific amount of heat, I think it was, that you could use throughout the game, so you had to manage that to be like, okay, I don't want to use it all up now because I need to save some for later.
Right. I did like this game. It gave you as rewards whenever you completed something. It gave you like a little magic spell card to use.
Oh, that's
Those
right.
were very fun. They were very unique. Either they really pushed you ahead, they changed stuff up on the board, or they even affected your opponent as well.
Yeah, the spell cards were good too. But yeah, like it is partly a luck game with bag drawing, because yeah, if you get to all bad potions, then and then also dice rolling for the,
that's right.
Yeah, if your people are gonna die or not, basically. So.
Yep, that is right. Yeah, no, just a very unique, interesting game. If you definitely like sort of like a more witchcraft game with little creatures, this is the game for you, I feel like. Because this definitely had the more of a feel of like a witchcrafty game, a brew potions. Like you could have said this was like a potion cafe, like Cafe Potion or something like that. That would actually be very good for this game, I feel like.
Yeah, it definitely was more potions than treats, because yeah, like you say, it's like, oh, I made a potion, but apparently it's a cupcake, okay.
Yeah, just very odd.
And then our third game kind of breaks our theme here of cafes and stuff, but I've been wanting to play this for a while, Minecraft Heroes of the Village. And yeah, it is co-op, which I actually did not know, but that was pretty fun as well. We haven't done a co-op game in a little bit.
Yep.
I guess I should say what the objective is.
The objective is where you and your other players within your world with your animal companions are trying to explore and defeat monsters, gather items, explore new lands, and build constructions. To build like a wall, a treehouse, a base of operations to stop the pillagers from invading. And at the end of each turn, you roll a dice. If it lands on skull, I believe that was the side of it.
Yeah, it's like a pillager face.
A pillager face, yes. that will move them forward one. And when they reach you at your home base, you die. And so it is a bag cube system, which I really like. Put your hand, pull out some cubes. If you have a black cube, that triggers the pillagers. Yep. And it also works as a random.
Yep, if you defeat a mob, then if you draw a black cube, you can use it as a wild, use it as any resource. So yeah, you just draw 3 random constructions at the beginning to see what you're trying to build, and then you can only have 4 resources in your plot at a time, unless your animal companion gives you something to increase that. I did think all of the animal powers seemed pretty helpful, and the game felt pretty balanced with how many blocks you need to build and how fast the pillagers come down their track. But there is some luck in this one as well with the bag pulling and the dice rolling. But I think the animal abilities help keep that in check.
Oh yeah.
Because your panda one was like you could ignore or
ignore the first skull on like the monster dice and stuff like that. Yeah, no, this game was very fun. I really liked it. We played it twice. Second time on like them closer to us, so we got a little bit more difficult.
Oh yeah, we kind of just like kept going.
Yep.
Like we just drew 3 new buildings and we were like, let's keep going.
Yep. This game is not meant for like a long term, as it is a family game, so it's meant for that sort of short term. But I really liked it. It was very fun early on, very unique too. I have not seen. Compared to the other Minecraft games that we played and stuff like that, this one was very unique, very simple. I would love to see an expansion that has different difficulty levels, that adds in more mobs, and maybe you could explore the Nether, and then even defeat the end dragon or something like that. And then just varying bosses. Yeah. No, but this game definitely, it just felt good to play. It didn't feel like I was very where I was with Apothebakery and Cafe Baras, where I was just like, those were fun and good, but I don't know.
Yeah, there was just something that was didn't quite hit all the way.
I think it's because we're not huge on cards, and not like cards gambling sort of wise, laying down to the highest value and stuff like that, trying to make sure we have all of this and that and stuff like that. We're more of gathering up resources and playing them.
I think we're more engine builder type of people, kind of.
Yep.
But
yes.
Do you think that people who don't know anything about Minecraft would also enjoy this game, or?
I think they would. I think they would find the animals very funny. The art is good. It looks very nice. It's just the one thing is the constructions you actually build look very bleh. They look very not cool or anything too. But this can definitely be brought to a board game night, just to end on something nice and chill. I feel would be really good.
And just also parents who want to play games with their kids, and if their kids are really into Minecraft, but you're I don't know anything about Minecraft. I don't think I can play this game. It's no, you can. It's very simple and self-explanatory.
Yes. And then it is on to our final game, a game we've been wanting to play for a while. From our favorite artist, as you probably all know, Sandra Tank did Tea Witches, as this is not produced by Cardboard Alchemy, but OP Games, so a different gaming company, as you are playing as a tea vendor during a tea festival, tea fair?
Tea Equinox Fair.
Tea Equinox Fair, yes. Where you are going through, you're trying to make as much business as you can, bringing in loyal customers, serving celebrity customers, sending out your little cute tea pets.
Pups.
Tea pups. I love tea pets better, but tea pups is also so cute. Tea pups to different sections of the market, where some of the market is to buy, another is a secondhand buy place, another just gives you a bunch of toppings and stuff like that, which I will say, Apothebakery and Cafe Baras, they should have done toppings. That would have made something so much more unique. Even just marshmallows. That would be something cool. But with Tea Witches, it was eye, tooth, and ghost. I'm just going to call the little purple thing a ghost. Yes, where you are trying to, each round, bring in new customers and keep loyal customers. do to-go orders as well during your turn or other opponent's turn as well, and complete like any other sort of secret objectives. But this was a very interesting game. The only thing is that we'll have to replay it due to us, and I feel like we did it before with Flamecraft or something too.
Yeah.
We just play them harder. We just make it harder for ourselves.
Yeah, because we like miss something in the rules or whatever, or we just like assume, and then it's like we go back and look, and it's like, oh, we're supposed to do it this way.
I feel like we just are so used to the hard way of life that we're like, yeah, no, this is how it goes. But after that, it was even fun before that. The puns in it are very funny with all the drinks. You can also spin around the fountain to wherever your teacup goes, they will take one of that ingredient wherever the fountain is correlated to. As this game is, a big negative about it, huge table hog. We just got this spare table. I'm so glad we just got that, because otherwise this game would not have been able to work at the kitchen table as well.
Yeah, I think it would have. It just would have been a little bit more awkward.
Yeah, like one more side would have been a lot of the other extra things and stuff like that. Personally, for me, it was a bit harder. Like, you somehow got them, like the to-go orders, you got them to work and stuff like that. Whereas I did not. Where I think I was getting too confused on them and stuff like that.
Yeah, you couldn't quite wrap your head around the concept. Which is just, if there's a teacup there with the color and the color that's on the fountain, if they're on the same thing, then you can complete it.
Yeah. Yes. Another thing that I also feel like maybe this is why these three, like, this is dice luck. We're used to D&D. With dice, they have a mind of their own. They are the luck themselves. But how T-Witches works is that you get your opening, like, start of familiars and different witches. Yeah, witches. There were some witches and wizards, I will say, of different colors. But if you had two of the same color show up, it's technically a bust. And so you busted and you lost all your cards except for the ones that are like hex proof. So that was a bit interesting for this game, as there was no other mechanic to it that had like sort of that feature to it. Like that sort of luck
sort of. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, push your luck for sure. But yeah, each card also has an ability that can like help you out. Like the yellow ones are like, if you get it way far down, it's really great because it protects everything in front of it. But then if you get it right away, it's like, oh, well, that's a waste.
And there are Karen cards as well.
Yes.
Which is very funny. Yes, but a very good game. I do want to replay this and see how it works differently, as there's just so many different ways you can go with this game, by either really having your shop full of inventions, trying getting as many to-go orders, going in on the celebrities. There's a lot of different ways to win this game, as I had won this one. Yeah. No, or did you?
I don't remember.
I think I won by like...
I think you did.
3 or 4 points, yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Yep. Yes. As Elsie, you got ahead of me this time.
Oh, in terms of how many games we've won. Yeah.
Yes, but what is your thoughts on T-Witches?
Yeah, I did like it. Super thinky, super crunchy.
Yes.
you gotta be awake to play this game.
Gotta have your tea.
Yup. Yeah, huge table hog. But it was just a very interesting combination of mechanics, with inventory management, action management, upgrades, tickets, toppings, just so many things.
There was.
And it was, but it's like, yeah, you just trying to figure out the combos that you can build up to, and it's like, yeah, it's a super, like, I don't know, like, are you building an engine? Like, kind of. Yeah, because when your upgrades can, like, there's ones where you can like double the type of tea that you put there and like change
or
it into
gain
a
like
one.
Loyalty and stuff like that as well. In which when you gain loyalty, you get a little ticket that you can give to a customer, because each round the loyal customers from last time, you have to reserve them. And so I think that's how I won, is that I just got so many tickets of loyalty that I just used them all up.
Yeah, you got so many like reward cards that had loyalty as a reward. Yeah, and I thought that it was going to be a lot harder to keep like the loyal customers, but it was well balanced that way, where like it was always seemed like you had just enough tickets to save the ones that you weren't able to serve.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and the way picking how many actions you can like do on your turn versus like like getting toppings or whatever, because it's like each shop has 3 different spots where you can put your teacup, and it's like one is you can do 3 actions that turn, one is you can do 2 actions and get a topping, and one is 1 action, or usually that's what it is. There are some differences, but yeah, there's a little bit of screw with your opponent there, like not really, like it's not really intentional, but it's like if you both want to go and like do the same thing, it's like, well, I'm gonna have to change my strategy here a little bit.
And then some places don't even give you energy as well.
Yeah.
They give you just stuff, but their ability, as each location has its own ability, is a little bit better, I would say.
Yeah, but you can always at least get tea.
Yes.
Which
as is the point of the game.
Yeah, it was definitely good.
Definitely these games, probably except for Minecraft, I would want to replay and see if I could give it a better review. I would particularly say, because personally my rating is Minecraft, number 1 of the month, Tea Witches, Apothebakery, and Cafe Baras.
Yeah, so I actually did 2 different lists because I just couldn't, like, I did a list for which one as I had the most fun with, and then like which ones I felt were like the best, like all around, like actual like board game, you know what I mean? So I had the most fun with Minecraft, and then Apothebakery and Cafe Baras were about the same for me, and then Tea Witches, like it was still fun, but it was just much more logical brain. But in terms of like how good like the actual like games are, in terms of production quality and rules and just like the whole package, I think Tea Witches is number 1, Apothebakery, Minecraft, Cafe Baras.
Yeah, no, I agree with that completely, yeah. And definitely like, other than, I mean, these 2 are big table hogs, I will also say as well. So those you definitely need to dedicate time to. But for Cafe Baras, it's like, if we just have some time, definitely play that again, because that would be very fun. But let us go on to May games now, where I've decided to pull out the big guns. I did think about doing Star Wars Villainous Mall, but we just might make a short of that, playing Disney Star Wars Villainous, due to, if you haven't seen it, go watch Mall, The Shadow Lord, I believe it's called, on Disney Plus. Wonderful show. I will, as for my first game, I'm choosing the Flamecraft expansions. So we will be playing with the expansions we got along with Flamecraft Duels, because it's a travesty we haven't played it. And then Rising, and that's from Cardboard Alchemy, and then Rising Sun from CMON. If any of you know this game, you know this is a large strategy battle game. This is not like Marvel United. I would say that this is probably like Ankh, but it's not as good as Ankh as I've heard. But it's still a very good game, and I'm very excited for it, as I've been more and more looking back into Eastern stuff and whatnot, and just like, man, I really want to play that game, really want to play it, and we have everything for it because we found it on Facebook for pretty good. And so, yeah, I'm pulling out the big guns.
Yeah, and since he's wants to do that very big a game that will take up a lot of brain power and space, I chose some smaller games. And also because most of our shelf of shame or opportunity or whatnot is shrinking, and I've noticed that a lot of the ones that we haven't done seem to be more small box games anyway. So I picked one that you've had for ever and ever. It's just been in the shrink wrap. I don't know why we haven't played it, but we just haven't. But it is Dragon's Hoard from Renegade Game Studios. And then the Sherlock Files from Indie Boards and Cards. Because I love me some mysteries and some Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah. Yes, the Dragon's Hoard game, I found that at a thrift store, and it has sat within it sealed forever. Because I don't even think I had met you at this point either.
Yeah, no, I think it was like one of the first games you brought over and was like, this is an option, but then like we just never picked it.
Yeah, we just never, and it's moved with us. I've always looked at it, I'm like, oh, it's a forbidden. But yes, very fun games coming up for May. As we're hoping to start working on these, getting them out near or a little bit after the month. As where this one, happy May the 4th, everyone, as we are recording this. As everything else is all good. It's just that April got really busy. April got so busy.
Yeah, literally, where is the year going?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, in addition to these games, we also played Everdell Emerald this month. So if you want to hear about that, we did a multiplayer video, and I also did a solo how to play video. So definitely check those out if you are interested.
Yes.
And yeah, definitely hope to see you next month and in any other fun shenanigans that we get up to. And if you want to join in the hobby ever after, if you could subscribe, we'd really appreciate it.
Yep, hit that bell for those notifications when we get to them, and make sure to hit that like.
Bye.
Bye.
So loud.
I'm like, I gotta wake him up.